What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got round one of the Glasgow Regional hosted by OPE, who are fabulous enough to give me not the need to run across the venue to come record these games. We'll be starting off with looking like Angels. Yep, Magnamon, that's gonna be Angels versus probably an Armour. Doubt it's gonna be both Armours. There's Demi V, so yeah, we're gonna be looking at Magnamon X for this one. And then in comes the rookie and the cool boy. Passes over 3. Nice and memory efficient. And not hitting off of it is pretty rough. Gonna have to evolve into gaogamon. We're gonna swing the gaogamon. And then we get to load, which means we are gonna get the extra memory off the Patamon. We're gonna hit the cool boy, which is not ideal. And then we're gonna turn into Magnamon. Magnamon gonna go into the Domini. We're gonna see a turn 2 Domini even without the Patamon. Ruin mode in there as well. Out comes the Angemon. Angemon shrinks off that Veemon. And yeah, nice as well. Player offering to have a security cut each time. Something that you definitely should do against security players, but not something everyone does. Gonna strip out one single source and then bounce the Angemon. Ooh. Gonna burn top out of security to keep it around. Gonna gain 2 off the cool boy. I'm a really big fan of this like Magnamon cool boy stuff with the Mecha. I think it's really, really sick. Gonna hit the Davis, and we're gonna pick up the only legal target, so we're gonna be sending the Awakening of the Golden Knight to the bottom of the deck. Really, really useful card in the deck versus DP minus. Next up, we're gonna see the Ace come down, which is why we did see that security burned to keep it around. Gonna burn 1, hits up the minus, and we hit the scramble, so he doesn't get punished. Really, really unfortunate there for the Angels player. That was a great opportunity to potentially get game there. Although I feel like he sequenced it wrong. I think it's supposed to be burn 1 to minus and then would recover before the security check happened, but unfortunate. I'm going to swing it at security. Gonna add the top card of the deck, and then we're going to load the yellow vaccine in there. It's a blue scramble, so far yet to see any real security. Down comes the Cherubi. And this is probably going to be making a... Yep. You're going to immediately go through. Any cool boy? Noah Mecha? Noah Mecha going to swing in for the 2 checks with Alliance. Hit the Davis. Goodness gracious me, what a security. Going to pick up the Magnamon here, and we're still on 4, so we're really good in terms of memory here. Obviously, you can't do much with the Davis, but the Pillamon's really, really nice. This means that the Omeka tech is basically turned off for this. This matchup can go kind of back and forth, depending on who's faster. Obviously, we got a lot of value out of this. This will be a training 0 cost Evo actually to do this, which is really cute. Thanks to having the Tamer, and then this is going to be game 2, so effectively a 1 memory play. Going to trash out the 2, and then does get the overflow, and then attempts to bounce the Cherubi, which means we get a security out of this as well. I think I probably would have maybe liked to see the Pillow, but we're just going to training to go into the Magna. This can't attack this turn, of course. Yeah, forgetting for a second. You could Omni it. X antibody, yeah, this is, yeah, you could Omni X this. Omni X, evolve for cost. And then because it has X antibody and sources, going to attempt to bot deck everything. EX decoy though will allow it to protect, so we get to burn the last card of security to keep it safe. I don't know if the judge called here. This can attack without suspending, so you can attempt to end the game here. Because realistically, outside of a Magna Angemon coming down to recover 1, this is game. Reading the Angemon just to see what we've got in play. Yeah, I mean, you just swing for game here. Nothing's a blocker. You're going to bot deck the Cherubi. And then we're going to play the Veemon to end turn. So it's going to swing and... Ace target. Wait, he swung into the body? He didn't play for... Why did we not swing for game? It's rush and raid. It's not like a you must attack a Digimon, it's attack a player. Swing the rookie down. I'm so baffled by this. Cupimon going to come down, check the top 3. Magnamon. Nothing in security, so that Magnamon is actually worthless. Scramble. Scramble into Magnamon. Nothing, and then you're basically just threatening a new ace target. I mean, I say new ace target, it's the only one. Realistically, start date Magnamon wins the game right here, and it will do just that. Strip and bounce. And now this will be a swing. I'm not sure why we took the extra turn to do it, but, I mean, gets the game number 1. Whilst we're getting shuffled up, I do want to say a big old thank you to all the members. Big thank you to OPE as well for letting me record this. But for everyone that's been supporting the channel as a member, we got the Mega Dishes to Shosh, an Ultimate here on YouTube, a tier 3 on Twitch. And for our Ultimates, we got the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the 6, 3 Strike for Brad, and King of Knights. Then for our champion, Shinikari, Copy Deus, DHM, Solo Ouroboros, Andy Thing, Squidpeter, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, Damata FGC, Donkey, Allforce Magna, Kragan Security, and Kava. Looks like we've got the opening hands coming out. One keeping, one reshuffling. So, I mean, good for Magna to be able to kind of like claw that one back again. Some of these plays happening so fast that I kind of just like don't remember it, but I'm pretty sure that it was maybe decided off of the timing of the Angelmon ace. And obviously, you know, hitting Scramble is a really unfortunate low roll, but rookie cool boy, nice and early. We're gonna see the Patamon down, and it is a TK. As a reminder, if you're seeing this, I don't know how long these are gonna take, but these are past ban. This is before the ban list of the Glasgow Regional, so both these decks at full power. I say both these decks like Angels ever ran Blinding Ray. You can... Okay, so in theory they could have made this doable and keep turn, but choosing to commit a Searcher, just trying to get some extra value early. Gonna see the Patamon, go into the Gato as expected. And drop it Evo, and then load the Angemon to the bottom of security. And we're letting the security get cut for everything that's not the Angemon, just so that way he has the choice to cut security. I really like that as... like as a player, just like being very aware of kind of like the stuff that could be quite silly. Just going to load to the bottom, the Digivolve, and then battle. So it hits, and then battle, and then when Digivolve? Okay, we just whiffed on the when Digivolve. And yeah, we die for it. Like, that was avoidable. I don't know whether, I do not know why the Digivolve came down, because that was, so it's the Digivolve 1, then the battle continues, and then the when Digivolve effect happens. In comes the Magnamon. So it's kind of unfortunate. I mean, I guess I say kind of. Well, no, it is pretty unfortunate because once again we see turn 2 Domini. This time, you know, off of the one of showing up with the Patamon. Greatly open Patamon both games, so that mulligan was clearly worth it. Gonna see an X antibody here, so I think we're gonna be passing turn on an invincible Magnamon. Gonna swing in, gonna draw 1, and then we're gonna turn into Magnamon X antibody. Evolve for 3, or evolve for 5, and then unsuspend. Gonna gain the extra value, and that's gonna be the check going in. Does hit security, so it gets the extra DP. Okay, it's round 1, and people are on camera. People do get nervous. Something that I was talking to both players before then. They were kind of expecting they were probably going to end up misplaying it as round 1. Round 1 of every region is always kind of a crapshoot. If people are nervous, you know, everyone's expectations like, oh, this could be the difference between. Like at the early of the day, nobody wants to be in that X1 bracket so early. But yeah, a couple of effects missed here. It is what it is. I mean, I guess technically Magnamon's is a you may, so you can, in theory, choose not to do it, but no reason that you wouldn't just become massive for the sake of it. And I see the Blinding Ray come down, so speaking of one-ofs, Blinding Ray not a one-of just yet, so this deck is still at full power. Gonna see the Zubagon, and we're gonna try and kill him this turn. Well, I say kill him this turn, it's only gonna be the 2 checks, so it's gonna be +7. We're gonna turn into the Angelmon Ace. And then we're going to gain the body. I like that he kind of went for the ace rather than actually burning the security, just leaves it. Then we're going to go into the Omni X. Okay, so I think he was trying to use it to try and climb. Realistically, Oh, this is so interesting. He's gonna put him on Better Habit. Wow, this is actually, this is just game right here, like in theory, because he has to let it go. He's actually going to choose to protect with the Domini, and then we're going to attempt to shoot the Domini. And he has to let that go. Cool Boy then going to gain the memory for the Evo, and then this at end of turn could choose to attack without suspending. I mean, it's round one, but like, Omnimon X antibody. Yeah, at the end of your turn, one of your Digimon gain rush and can attack without suspending. So in theory, he could have cleared that last security, but I guess we chose not to. I mean, you were going to reboot anyway, so it's not like it would have mattered. I'm going to put a Domini there, and funny enough, I'm going to get the recovery as well off of the Angelmon. And then we hit security. It's a blinding ray, so not going to be getting any on deletions. I mean, Omnimon's not a virus anyway, so it's not like he's getting scooped. But yeah, this is a weird one. Gonna get to go into the Magnamon. Magnamon gonna make the Domini. Draw on, then recover +1. There it is. Gonna put the Cherubi to the bottom and then play out the Cherubi off the Domini, presumably. Oh, okay. Yeah, plays the Magnamon, gets the full high roll, and then we get to put the Cherubi in there. Cherubi now going to play out the Angemon, and now this is 3 bodies, so this is enough to hit the Omnimon, and this is lingering -12. Yeah, so he's just 4k. Well, actually, no, not even that, because he's... Oh, there's 2 or more colors for the Demi-V, so yeah, he's really, really small. This I say in theory is still game, but like you've got to be careful. Gonna evolve for 3. You have to strip out the blocker source. Oh, he's actually sequenced. He spread them well enough, so he's gonna do this to try and burn the last card of security. We do immediately heal 1. We're going to gain 1 off of the Cool Boy. And the Omnimon is still minus here, so you do have to kind of protect it. If he has another Magna X, I can see the X antibody in hand, so you can either potentially sack off the body. You just saw that a Cherubi did get loaded into security, so you know that he's unlikely to have another. So you could, in theory, X antibody and swing into a Magna X, trying to pass turn. It looks like we're just going to try and raw dog it into security, which is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Shadow Seraphi Ace. Probably? Okay, never mind. Gonna burn and minus. We're going to recover, and then we're going to block. So then that's just going to clear it completely. And again, this is a 4k body, so you just know you can't. Did we not have a Magna X in hand? We must not have. Just gonna go training for 2. And then probably gonna decline to attack without suspending? Surely not. Yeah, choosing not to. So this is now snowballed out of the Magna players game. Again, this is a board state that could have been avoided if we'd dropped a Magnamon when Digivolving. Looks like we're going to... Did we just DNA into Volder? I had never even considered that they might be on Volder now. So we're going to get in a Bajillion. We're going to swing in for the 2 checks. We are going to die on the second check, but there's no aces. Well, I guess there was, but we're going to swing the last for game. So game 3, okay.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support. The memberships, Twitch Prime, and all of that are great ways to do so, and just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video.
And whilst we do get shuffled up, we do want to say a big old thank you to all of our rookies. We've got Greatness Being Balfi, Bonsai Beard, Turtle Sovereign, and Samuel Larson. And then for our DigiX, we got JamboTCG. Big ups on your placement over the weekend. John Esposito, Christian Royal, Evan Turner, Jan Munoz, Gray, give me that game in. Feeling Hollow, Crown Clown, Sato, Mr. Wicken, Wallendor, Walter Caceres, Eric Baker, Onyx Island, King Fujitori, and Rodney Bell. We have game 3. Rookie plus training this time. Going to be able to pick up the Omnimon du Francais. Patamon for the 3rd game in a row. And down comes the yellow memory boost. We are going to be bottom decking the TK, which is very, very unfortunate. Would have been able to get that amazing high roll if that was something like a training. Speaking of high roll, we're going to make Angemon. Draw 1. Set the cut. And Angemon to the bottom. Draw 1, gain 1. And then we're going to set another yellow memory boost. Takes the Dimini. I don't think you can make Dimini this turn. Mercifully, we avoid a turn 2 Dimini this time. Got close though. Low key, do you just end on pillow? Oh yeah, the turn was so fast before. Yeah, with the Magna turn. Just gonna put up the Magna X. I am not a huge fan of this. I think this might be a bit dangerous. Actually, no, you're safe from pillow here. You needed to swing the pillow first. Yeah, they made a slight mistake. They should have swung the pillow first. Because you're going to go into the Dimini, and then the Dimini can't play a guy out because you're on the pillow. And we're going to get a memory back, and we get to keep it. But then, yeah, can't play anything out because of the pillow. So now you're just committed. You do have to kind of just keep it. Oh. Makes the Gato. Yeah, this feels like a maybe missed sequence. Like you swing. The Magnum was already protected anyway, so you swing it. Like if you get Pally Aced Omega Lol. Just gonna swing in, recover, gonna shrink, and then blocks it. That's a clean way of doing it. I like it. I mean, there's another Magna X, but I think if you make another Magna X, you're kind of maybe tunnel visioned. We are not respecting Cherubi at all. We are not respecting Cherubi at all. Minus 6k obviously is immune. And I don't think the Angemon one lingers. I'm going to put Magna Anja at the bottom of security. Going to gain 2, go to 5. Digimon players, that is time on the round. 5 minutes overtime of 3 turns. Cherubi should just win the game right now. Please make Cherubi. Play the Luxmon, go searching. Picks up the Dimini. Don't you make... I guess you could make... Yeah, there we go. Cherubi, this is game. Play the Pillarmon, hit it with the million. And start of your turn, you're no longer immune. This is why I do not like making the second Magna X on board. I think that was not respecting Cherubi at all. It's possible we might be going to a draw though, so... Oh, one thing that was really important to note for this and the rest of the Glasgow Regional is unfortunately draws for whatever reason were not available in the app. It was a 1-0 record, so this will come down to tiebreakers, so get ready to learn a lot of how these tiebreaker rules work. It is first cards in security, which means angels are up right now. Then second, it is cards in deck, then it's guys on board. Right now, Angels is winning with security. Also, guys on board. Probably not cards in deck. But I don't think we're going to go to time. I think this is going to be enough checks as we alliance in with 2. Oh, Digivolve. Oh, Digivolves this and then evolves. Are we going to remember the when Digivolving this time? Oh, strip out 2 sources. Overflows. Still not enough to get rid of it. Dimini again. Dimini gonna check. All this did was take lethal off board, but again, this is still enough that we get enough value. And unless Magnamon can somehow engineer lethal in less than a minute, I think we're cooked. Gonna gain +2, 4, 6. And then X antibody, and we're gonna make another Magna. Yeah, we're gonna make another Magna, but is it too little too late? Maybe playing for a draw, not realizing that tiebreakers are going to decide this, because we are so behind on tiebreakers. Wow, okay, we just let the check through. I mean, he's protected anyway, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Even if you get pally-aced here, you really don't care. Don't give a single damn at all. So... Alliance. Alliance the body once again. Yep. Go in comically large, 24k. He has to let it... Yeah, no matter what he does here, even if he aces, he kind of has to let it through. Just going to take the block through. Takes the damage off board. See, I mean, you trade your Invincible level 6 for a guy that does run it down. Gonna hit Awakening the Golden Knights against Adam Magnamon X back to hand, which is quite funny. We're actually just gonna add the BT8 Magna. Gonna load a guy into security. Gonna check the last. And then we're going to swing for game. So Angels is going to take it. It is definitely a little bit more of an Angels favored matchup over Magnum. And definitely some mistakes here in round one. As a reminder, it's round one, so always, you know, be nice to the players. They agreed to play on camera. And yeah, hopefully the rest of their regionals went well. If you like what you saw, you do want to see more. Looking forward to seeing the rest of the Glasgow Regional. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Consider becoming a member so you can get these nice and early. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.